Hello, today I'm going to discuss sculpture of your body, your silhouette, because it would be a shame and absolutely ridiculous to lose weight, be thin and ugly. And all along the process you will have to check your body and sculpt your body. And in order to sculpt your body, you need to know what is a silhouette composed of. It's composed of the skeleton, the belly, the muscles and the fat. Today, let's talk about the fat. There are 5 different sorts of fats, and each fat has a very specific way to live in the body. The first one is the sugar fat. That's the fat stored inside the muscles. You were doing sport, you stopped. It took 3 weeks to the brain to realize that you stopped. And in the meantime, it kept feeding the muscles. The second fat is the water fat. We are composed of water. A baby is composed of 90% of water, and a 50 years old man nearly 65 to 75% of water. But women need an immediate access to water when they have their period, when they are expecting a baby, and after that when they are breastfeeding. So that's the fat you find here and in the cellulite, on the buttocks and on the thighs. The third one is the visceral fat. That's a fat which is inside, all around the organs. We don't need that fat. This fat is created when the large intestine becomes too porous. It's its function to be porous, but not too much. When it becomes too much porous, the intestinal contents arrives inside the organs and becomes to destroy. In fact, it's purifying everything. That's when the brain creates that visceral fat. It puts that all around the organs to protect them. It's a very long way to make that fat disappear. You will have to take care of the intestine first. The fourth one is the dead fat, the useless dead fat. That's the fat you have around your shoulder blades, around the waist, everywhere around the body. It's a thick fat, people who have a very thick skin. It's like a slice of ham. You have the skin, a big part of white and the red muscle. And everybody has this sort of fat. The fifth one is the lymphatic fat. That's the fat you find around the neck, underneath the arms, the breast, inside the knees and inside the thighs. When your lymphatic system is blocked, in fact, the toxins cannot stay inside the system. And the brain has a very funny way to store that. It's like a black spot on the face, It puts the toxins inside the ganglions, and in order not the ganglions to purify, in fact, everything around, it puts some fat around. So that's the 5 different sorts of fat. Inside the muscles, big muscles, thin skin, water, fat, cellulite and hair, dead fat all around the body, but around the waist, around the thighs and in the back. Lymphatic fat around the neck, and that even thin people might have some, fat here. The breast, big breast, even thin people, women with a big breast and who are very thin, that's lymphatic fat. Underneath the arms, inside the knees and the thighs. So look at your body in the mirror and make a list. keep the list, and in the following videos I will explain to you how to make each of these different sort of fat disappear. For the moment, you just have to make a checklist. So enjoy your evening, and I see you tomorrow. Goodbye.